Welcome back, traders. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. I do apologize. I am feeling a little bit under the weather tonight, so I apologize for that. But hopefully we have a wonderful show, and thank you guys for joining. All right, so weekly candle closing here. T-minus 2 minutes. Closing below support. I mean, we're kind of teetering, right? We're teetering right around it right now. Thanks, brother. So we have a classic pattern here. This is called a descending triangle. All right. I think we discussed this, last week already. We're coming close to the apex of this triangle, and these break up 53% of the time. So obviously, it's basically a coin flip situation. And while Bitcoin's doing this, consolidating like this, you have some altcoins doing some stupid stuff, and low cap alts, right? Like CBP. This thing scam waked up to $1.20 today. Burger Coin breaking out of a falling wedge, right? So we definitely have some patterns here that are going to play out while Bitcoin just consolidates and does a bunch of nothing. Injective protocol also looking pretty nice. Not sure if any of you guys are in this swing trade with me, but we got in this trade around that $1.50 region, right along the bottom side of this support. Okay, maybe a couple months ago, I just kind of bought this coin and staked it. But to me, this looks like a long-term maybe flag, right? But if we do get one more capitulation event, we could see, a retest of this $1.15 region. Before then breaking out and going north. But in the short term here, I suspect maybe we test up to that 250 region for this asset. Let's go take a look at Tether, as that is the most important thing to look at. We want to look at right now. You would think macro environment would lower that. I don't like to look at, yes, you could say that, but I like to just go by the numbers, right? Because trading is a game of probabilities, right? We know that. So Tether, up here at resistance, okay? Now rejected around this 8.25 area. And we have the close. The close just happened now. We got a new weekly candle. We're towards the top of the Tether range, right? So this isn't really an area of where I would want to be looking for shorts. Ultimately, yes, if we get a breakout and a back test, sure, you could look for shorts, but I'm actually not interested in shorts right here. And a lot of that has to do with because we're at near a resistance area. And you can see the daily RSI. We touched this same trend line like a bunch of times. We rejected it. Yet we continue to make higher lows on the RSI. But what happens when we do eventually break this? Okay, if we do come down and we do break this, we could be looking at a large move to the upside. Lots of people are under the impression we're going to see again, you know, 53% chance to break up isn't really a good chance. I'm not saying that I actually don't know which way we're going to break, but Tether on the daily is sitting on support right now. We broke above this 7.72% region, and we're holding here for now. But after you do, I mean, I guess technically speaking, this was a falling wedge, so in theory we could go test 8.85. We could. But I think we've done a 61.8% retrace, which we're right at. We did exactly that. So we could see Tether actually come back down and retest this area here, which would result in Bitcoin breaking up and probably us testing that $22,000 region before maybe rejecting it and making a lower high. I'm suspecting that we could see some upside. We'll see if, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the DXY is also looking a bit toppish on the daily. Right, so we had this high, we made a lower high. We did engulf that candle on Friday though, so we'll see how this plays out. Again, man, this is kind of like a pretty critical spot for the DXY. DXY also is sitting around 58, which is bullish technically. The weekly's in overbought territory also, like 72, 72 on the RSI. Right? Do you buy assets up here or do you sell them? Come on, chat. What do you do up here? Weekly chart, RSI above 70. What are you doing? Buy or sell? Not everyone all at once. Yeah, we'll look at Maker in a second, Angel. Right. Thank you, CryptoPants. You don't take longs at 73 on the RSI. Right? Okay. Now, can we stay overbought for a while? Yeah, we can. Unfortunately. We can stay overbought for a while. Last time the DXY was overbought was in 2014 and stayed overbought from September to March. Okay, so 6 months. December to October. It's almost been a full year since we've been overbought technically. I mean, it's been teetering, right? In and out of the range, but again, this is not a spot I'd be looking to buy the dollar. This is a spot where I'd be selling the dollar. Okay? All right. We'll look at Maker. We're also going to look at, real fast, we're going to look at the Nupal chart. So we're in the capitulation zone again. We're still in this zone, right? Long-term accumulation areas for Bitcoin. We're going to go to the rainbow chart also. Rainbow chart is at the bottom of the rainbow. All right, guys. Fear and greed. We are in the extreme fear levels. Market is scared. Cycle repaint chart is saying we're going to crash. We're going to crash towards the end of this month is what this is saying. Down to 10,000 US dollars. That's what this is saying. All right, so we'll see if we end up breaking up or breaking down. This is that triangle I'm talking about, and if we do break down, well, it's just going to follow 2018 and the last capitulation that we had. All right, so be aware of that. All right, we'll look at ETH and we'll look at Maker. ETH on the weekly chart is sitting above the 200-week moving average. We got resistance right around that 1375 region. I suspect we might test that if we do get a push up. And we could be looking at maybe some sort of Gartley setup on ETH, maybe. you know, we're in the buy zone, right? Weekly below 45 on the RSI. Stochastics, the only thing is the stochastics aren't really showing us something that we want to see right now. Stochastics on the weekly are pointing down, which would agree with, you know, maybe a capitulation event. So we could see that short-term move up like I'm talking about here, maybe the next week or two for some altcoins. And then maybe we do get that final capitulation event, all right? We're close, guys. We're close. We got one more leg down probably. Don't hold me to that if I'm wrong, but if Bitcoin does break down, it's going to be a significant breakdown, okay? But you can see right now the DXY is pulling back, down 0.29%. Tether down 0.16%. We're going to look at Maker. I believe all the data's on Bitfinex for this. So we've done an 88.6% retrace for this asset. Did get a breakout here, right? You can clearly see we broke out and we're back testing this 88.6% level. On the daily chart, you can see we're consolidating right below this resistance level, right below the daily 200. I suspect if we do get movements up, we're going to go and test the top of the range around that $1,160 area. We did enter overbought territory though, and we are showing a bit of bearish divergence there, so be careful on this one. Maybe wait for a bit more consolidation before entering a trade on that. All right. What else you guys got? Thank you so much for the 13 people watching tonight. Make sure you guys smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I assume most of you guys are not new to the channel. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me. All right. We're looking at oil. We're looking at gold. So not too much happening here with oil. It did break this trend line here and is back testing it right now as maybe a potential support. Right? Just resting here. Broke out, back testing. You know, maybe looks like some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the daily chart. Right, so we could see this maybe go back up. Gold below the 200-week moving average. Not a good look for gold. Last time he got below the 200-week moving average was back in May of 2013. And I guess during 2018 he got below it here as well. A few times back here in 2016. Look at Tesla here as well. Sure. Tesla. Looks like you're breaking monthly supports right now on Tesla. You know, your next real major level of support is like 189. And then you're looking at the 50-day moving average on the monthly chart, which is probably your target or one of your targets. So not a good looking structure. Yeah, the 618 would be a target, right? The 165 level. I mean, this could get ugly for Tesla. We could see like this stuff if we really crash hard. But yeah, that's all right. Tesla getting wrecked. Back tested, rejected. Pretty ugly. Crypto looks a lot better than Tesla right now. We got some earnings this week that might be interesting to watch. We got JPM. See how JP Morgan does here. If this thing catches some bids, that'll be good. But if it doesn't, Look out below, boys. This could be brutal. This song fucking sucks. JPM looks like it's coiling down here, though. Probably wouldn't be shorting this asset, especially with them raising interest rates. Banks should perform well in this environment, so we'll see about that. Ethereum name service is another one you guys might want to watch out for. This one's making moves. Lots of whales accumulating this one, guys. Jazz me in a wedge. This is shitcoin, but you know how I feel about wedges. Still waiting for Glimmer to make a move. You guys can see the volume receding here. This thing is about to do something. That receding volume there on the weekly chart is something building up there for Glimmer. Another one to watch out for here is Radium. I want to show you guys our new ASAR product, guys. It's actually pretty exciting stuff. I'm just going to put on Bitcoin real fast. Now, there's no trend right now here on Bitcoin. It looks to me like we're going to go long. All right, so no trend. So this product's on sale right now, guys. You guys should check it out if you guys want to run automated trading. So no trend right now, right? The indicator's picking up no trend, right? So you could change this if you think we're going to break down, right? So we could just change this to like lowest settings. So it takes low risk. There you go. So no longs coming in here until you actually have a trend. What's up, Norbert? You guys want to look at anything in particular? Bitcoin's kind of boring right now. Yeah, this is supposed to be traded on like the 1 minute time frame. EVMOS, sure, we can take a look at it. Is this all the data on this coin? Optimism, yeah. Yes, and Quant has been really ripping, yeah. SKL, sure. I know SKL's hiring. EVMOS doesn't really have a lot of chart data, but we can take a look at what we got here, I guess. So middle of the range here for this asset. 4 hour, not really giving us any real edge. Daily also not really giving us an edge. Kind of looks like a bear flag to me. All right, so you could come down to test, you know, 140s, and maybe even break down further on this asset. Doesn't look good. Optimism. Again, not a lot of data on this coin, but you know, coming pretty close to the 886 fib extension. Right at a supply line. And oversold in the daily, so there could be an argument for accumulating this asset down here. Right at perceived value areas based on the data shown. QNT, yeah. Inverse head and shoulders set up there. This could run all the way to $300. SKL. Yeah, SKL, like, I don't know, real close to all-time lows. A bit of divergence happening here on the daily. Just still in a wicked downtrend, though. That's the only problem here. It's the weekly looking like. Stokes still pointing down on the weekly. We want these to cross back up. So maybe not yet. Maybe look for some consolidation down here before. I mean, you could long-term buy here. I mean, I don't know what this. It could eventually break out of here. Take some time. CRO and Adam, sure. I feel like there's not a lot of volume on this coin. Not looking too hot for CRO. But you have volume that's completely receded, so we could see maybe a pop back above to like 11 and a half maybe. If you can get back above this 10.7 cent region, you can test these moving averages and maybe get to the top of the range. Maybe. Hands on Bitcoin, man. Atom, XRP. Atom about to death cross here. Atom looks like maybe gonna capitulate to like $7. Some of these coins don't look too good. Like Atom doesn't look too good. It had a nice move up from its low. Right, rising wedge here on Atom. So we could see more downside for Atom. XRP. See if it holds this 45 cent region, because right now you're at the weekly 200, right? Dodo and file, yeah, sure. Monthly on XRP looks pretty good, I have to say. Monthly looks good. Dodo coin. Dodo made a move today, I think, right? Still at those range lows, or pretty close to them. If this really is a wedge setup, then it will appreciate in value pretty fast, pretty soon. Once it gets back above these range break areas, got to get back above that 15 cent region and claim that 18.6 cent region as support. We'll see, man. See if we can do it. Tough market conditions right now. Filecoin. Filecoin at like all-time lows. This thing is pretty wrecked. Not really a good candle close either this week. A bearish engulfing weekly candle. All-time low candle. Could see some more downside, right? $4. These areas. See, man, if we get a capitulation event that happens, and all these coins are just going to lose half their value or more. So just be prepared for that. That can still happen if Bitcoin does break down, right? You guys have anything else you guys want to cover? Sure. Make sure you guys check out our VIP. That's happening tomorrow, okay? If you guys are interested in our automated trading, make sure you guys check that out. Right now we have a 50% off sale going for our SAR version 5. And if you get our VIP membership, how's it going, Sheep? Oh, Sheep token, yeah. Sheep token looking pretty good here. Nice weekly candle close for Sheep. Sure is, man. Watch bond token. This thing broke out. Got a break on the trend line here. I feel like we'll have more data. Let's just take a look at what the futures market's doing right now. So futures market's green. That's good. S&P is hanging on by a thread. Sitting right on the 200-week moving average. I would hope it gets some sort of bounce here. Well, that's all I got for this evening, boys and girls. So if you guys have anything last minute here, make sure you guys post it in the chat. If you guys are interested in any of the products here at STP, of course, join the Discord, message me, Mr. Know-It-All, or any of the STP team members. We'll see tomorrow's price action. If we, I would hope we get some sort of bounce off this 200-week moving average for the S&P. Well, all right, thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. I'm sorry if it was a boring stream. You guys have a wonderful week, wonderful evening. We'll catch you guys in the next one. If you guys are interested in any of the automated products that we do have, make sure you guys check those out. They are 50% off right now. We also have our VIP call tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys tune in for that if you guys are